What's going on, guys? Greggles TV. I'm going to give you my top 10 tips and tricks for the Pixel XL. Let's get right into it. The first one is to close all your apps all at once with a touch of a button. So open your recent apps button and then go all the way to the top and you'll see clear all. Just tap that. It'll close all the windows that you had open. That easy. Again, just tap this. Swipe all the way to the top and you'll hit clear all. Next up is bringing your notification drawer down with your fingerprint, just like that, see? And you can push it right back up. What you need to do is swipe down from the top, go into settings, swipe down until you see moves, click that. And then what you're gonna do is where it says swipe for notifications, you need to turn that on. You also have a couple of other things in here. You have jump to camera, which is going to be when you double tap your home button, and we'll get into that in a little bit. You also have flip camera, where you'll flip your wrist and the camera will open on. Once you have those turned on, what you do is put your finger on your fingerprint sensor and just swipe down like this. You can see it's all the way down. Swipe down once to get that. Do quick toggles, swipe down again, and you'll see your notifications. If you swipe up, it goes away. Like I just showed you a second ago in the moves, if you turned on your double tap your power button, your camera will open. I'll show you. Just double tap that power button and your camera now opens. So it's a quick and easy way to open up your camera from any screen that you're on. You could be in an app, you could be at the lock screen, and it will open your camera. Next up is Nightlight. Nightlight is going to allow you to use your phone at night without it straining your eyes. So if you swipe down from the top, you might not see it. Now I pulled it over. To get it, all you do is hit this little pencil up here and you'll have some extra options at the bottom. All you do is press and hold it and then swipe it to where you want on here and it will show up. And what it does is it'll turn my screen yellow, watch. And this will allow your eyes to not hurt so much while you're using your phone. You can also schedule that so that the night light turns on at certain times. So what you do is go into settings, then go into display, then go into night light. And in here you can have it turn on automatically. You can do a custom schedule. You can do sunrise to sunset because it will use the times for that from online. So easy way to set that up and have it automatically turn on if you want. I just set mine to never, and then when I do want it, again, I just swipe down from the top and hit nightlight. Next up is running two apps at once on the screen. Now it's very easy. All you do is open an app. So I'll open up the Google Play Store, for instance. And not all apps will do this, just FYI, but I know the Google Play Store does. So what I'm gonna do is press and hold my recent apps button, and you'll see it's gonna now let me choose an app to run at the same time. So now I'm running two apps at once. If you want to make one app larger than the other, just drag it up or drag it down. And if you want to make one of these apps take over the other one so it's the only app on, all you have to do is either flick this all the way up or drag it all the way down. And you see the app went away and I have this app again as my main app. Now another cool trick here is if you want to go back and forth to the last two apps that you used, if you double tap your recent apps button, you'll see it goes into my settings. If I do it again, it goes back into that and it keeps going back and forth. So if you are consistently using the same two apps over and over, a quick way to get between them is to double tap that recent apps button. Next up is the notification light. On a lot of Android phones, there's a notification light that blinks when you have a notification. When I got my Pixel phone, it was off by default. So to turn it on, all you do is swipe down from the top, hit the settings button, go into notifications, and then click that little settings gear button at the top here, and you'll see pulse notification light, turn that on. And you'll see you get a notification that light just lit up, so it lights up every so often when you have a notification. Next up, if you have an app on here, have it be on your home screens or within your app drawer. You can long press it, only some of them right now, and it will give you some options like if you press and hold the Play Store, you can go to My Apps instantly, or if you go to Twitter, you can do a new message, a new tweet, or you can search. So not all these apps will have it, like for instance, Twitch doesn't have anything, Target app doesn't have anything. So some of the apps have it, some don't, but it's a cool and easy way to access items and things on a quick basis. Next up is Google Assistant. All you do is long press that home button right there and ask it questions. And you can do it in kind of a normal human kind of way. I'll show you what I mean. How old is Phil Jackson?
Phil Jackson is 71 years old.
And who is his wife?
He's in a relationship with Jeannie Buss.
Does he have any kids?
Chelsea Jackson, Brooke Jackson.
So there you go. You can ask it questions like that. You don't have to start the question over like you did in the past with Google. I can just start it off with who's Phil Jackson, and then I can break it down with who's his wife, who are his kids, without saying his actual name. So it's a very cool and intuitive way to ask this digital assistant question and get information. And lastly, if you can turn your phone on, you have internet access, and you don't know how to either do something or you're having an issue with your phone, you get 24/7 support for free. Swipe down from the top, hit settings, and you'll see you have two tabs. You have one that says all, you have one that says support. So click on support, and you can either do phone or you can chat. It's really cool. Or you can even search and send feedback or explore tips and tricks. Now let's hit chat. And it should load up asking me to speak to someone. Sometimes I've gone in here, like right now, it's not letting me do it, probably because the chat hours are off. But yeah, see, chat is turned off. But usually you can go in here and you can talk to somebody right on your screen. I know you can during the day. I tried it once, works great. But you also can do a call right now and you can talk that way as well. It's really kind of unprecedented to get that kind of free support without having to have a carrier walk you through things. So very cool of this. Guys, thanks for watching. Let me know what your favorite tips and tricks are for the Pixel phone. I'm dying to know. I'll see you guys down the road. Peace.